Hi guys and welcome. If you use an internet, as everybody do, then you need to be safe and secure. There's a ton of encrypted services that available for the moment in internet, but how to find the proper one, how to find the normal one, that's the big question, and we have the answer. Because we tried the tons of VPN services, we bought them, we tested them, and we find the interesting one. Today I want to share with you one very special project. And if you want to know all about that, check the link in the description panel and watch this video. Because today we're gonna talk about Proton VPN.
Hello, today I want to tell you about one of the best VPN. As for me, I will speak about Proton VPN. You may have already heard of Proton Technologies. They are the creators of Proton Mail, the world's largest encrypted email service today. They are now focused on building a VPN service, but does Proton VPN have the makings to be as innovative as the previous project? The two companies were legally separated for security reasons, but the fact remains, Proton VPN relies heavily on technology and developments created for the email service. A small but necessary note, Proton Mail is one of our all-time favorite email services with full encryption support. But as VPN experts, we must tell you honestly, if you're looking for a functional and reliable VPN service for safe and private browsing, bypassing geo-blocks and so on, then pay attention to the more global, so to speak, service, for example, on CyberGhost. Proton VPN service works with two kinds of OpenVPN security protocols. Other security protocols are not supported because, according to the provider, the OpenVPN protocol is very difficult to crack. Other protocols are sometimes faster and even cheaper to implement, but Proton VPN opts for reliability and security. In other words, this encryption method is flawless, especially when you consider the security of the rare in the form of AES 256 encryption of network traffic, 2048-bit RSA encryption for key exchange, and HMAC SHA 256 encryption for message authentication. And that is not all. For the Proton VPN service, a unique traffic rerouting technology called Secure Core has been developed. Proton VPN can give you access to Netflix catalogs, including Netflix USA. With this technology, your traffic is routed through multiple servers before leaving the Proton network. By the way, all of the ISP servers are located in regions with strong privacy laws, so even for hackers tracking outbound traffic, it is almost impossible to reveal the user's real IP address. Benefits such as Secure Core technology make Proton VPN a great choice for those who frequently surf the internet with settings that make it easy to compromise their privacy. Other undoubted advantages include the emergency disconnect function from the internet and the strict no-log policy from Proton VPN, whose office is registered in Switzerland. Because of this, they are not subject to EU and US laws. All this gives users a guarantee of complete confidentiality. Proton VPN's advanced security isn't just limited to virtual space. All of the company's critical infrastructure is located underground in former Swiss Army bomb shelters. This not only sounds amazing, but it also shows how serious steps have been taken to ensure equipment integrity and optimal operating life. There is room for improvement in this VPN service for user privacy, but I think the features already implemented are enough to see real dedication. What about other important aspects of how this VPN works? One of the benefits of this service is that it can provide access to blocked content, and here Proton VPN can crack even tough nuts like Netflix and Hulu. Funnily enough, BBC iPlayer is still not giving up. As for connecting to streaming services, we didn't have any problems with connection and buffering. The experience was even more impressive when connected to Plus servers, but you might have to rob a bank to get a premium subscription for that. In general, the connection speed never dropped more or less significantly, even when connected via the OpenVPN protocol. But all of the above applies to desktop PCs. Live chat did not disappoint us, and the response time over the two existing communication channels can be reduced. The average response time to your request is 12 plus hours, and in one of the cases we waited for a response from the technical support for 3 days. But even though we had to wait too long, the problem was resolved very professionally. We wanted to check if the money-back guarantee was working and were given clear instructions on how to do it. In this regard, we can assure you that the Proton VPN provider is not trying to cheat users who want to get their money back on time. In our experience, we got our money back immediately after we went through the required procedure. The first step is to switch your account to a free account, before which you need to contact tech support and request a refund. You have 60 days to do this, which is longer than any other VPN offers. Everything is decided on the spot, and you can even, with some luck, get your money back on the same day if you get a quick response from technical support. To summarize, Proton VPN could be a full-fledged rival to the best VPNs that prioritize user privacy and security, but the service is still pretty raw right now. This service offers excellent functionality embodied in a pleasant and trouble-free interface, but unfortunately, this flawless operation is currently only available on the Windows platform. The good news is that Proton has exposed the flaws of their product to the community, and now everyone is working on solving the problems. An Android application is being developed, a simpler payment system with support for cryptocurrencies, etc. As soon as these updates are released, we are confident that only a bright future awaits Proton VPN. Now, work on the product is in full swing. It already has huge potential to become the leader in the VPN market in the near future. Hoping Proton VPN will give you access to the latest TV series from the US Netflix catalog? You are in luck! We really were able to access the series from this directory without any difficulties using various servers. If Netflix is your top priority, one of these providers can easily bypass any geographic restrictions and protect you. Ease of use. There is nothing unexpected or difficult during the installation and configuration of the Proton VPN client, at least if you're using Windows. After downloading the client, everything will be ready to work in a couple of minutes. You don't need to manually configure anything. Overall, the black and green interface looks pretty stylish, but more importantly, it's also practical. You will not see any unfamiliar and incomprehensible elements here. A great bonus is the ability to choose your own IP address in the client itself instead of copying it from the browser and so on. Things are a little different when it comes to a mobile app. Take the fact that this client is still in development. This means that you will need to install a third-party app to run Proton VPN on your smartphone. Even so, the process of installing and using the application remains fairly straightforward. Proton VPN has 4 tariff plans. Tariff Plan Basic, access to 11 server locations, connection of up to 2 devices, high-speed connections. Tariff Plan Plus, access to 11 server locations, connections of up to 5 devices, higher connection speed. It also includes access to exclusive servers for this tariff plan, Tor functionality, and the unique secure core technology from Proton. Tariff Plan Visionary, all features of the Plus plan and connect up to 10 devices at the same time. Here you will also be able to get an account in the Proton mail service of the Visionary class. Proton VPN does not offer users a free trial. Instead, you can install the free version, but it does not have any function and access to servers is limited to only 3. You can install it only on 1 device. In addition, the connection speed is much slower. Peer-to-peer networks are not supported. Signing up for the service is the only way to try all the features. You can choose from a monthly or annual subscription, with the last one being 20% cheaper. Proton VPN's payment method includes credit card or PayPal. Even though Bitcoin payment is not listed, you should be able to find a loophole through Proton Mail. The company also mentioned that they are working to make it possible to freely pay for services with Bitcoin in the future. Reliability and support. The technical support of the Proton VPN service can hardly be called outstanding. Although it is competent, it takes a very long time for answers. There is no live chat here, which is rather strange for a young and growing VPN service. Moreover, it often takes much longer to respond to emails than to tickets, which is notified by Proton VPN's technical support. This is because email is not monitored so closely. While you wait, you can check the updated service database. Basically, this is the same as the FAQ section. This database is constantly updated, and you can even search for a solution to your problem by keywords, if, of course, it has already been found and recorded. Despite the long response time, Proton VPN technical support compensates for these with clear instructions and competent advice. For me, it's a great choice for desktop, but there is still work to be done in the mobile app. The outstanding level of encryption, data rerouting using secure core technology, and a strict no-log policy enable Proton VPN to guarantee flawless internet security for users not only in words but also in deeds. PC users, especially Windows, looking for an advanced VPN service that protects their online privacy in many ways, not just high-speed servers and the ability to work over the Tor network, should definitely take a closer look at this service. However, there are a few caveats for those looking to use the client on a mobile device. Proton VPN does not currently have an official mobile client, which means you have to tinker and use a third-party app to get it working. As a result, many of these characteristics of this VPN service sag to such an extent that in principle you will not see any effective work on a mobile device. The good news is that the development of the quality mobile app is in full swing. Until then, it's best to look for another VPN for mobile devices.